All right, welcome everyone to our Together Tuesdays. Nice to have everyone here. As always, I have Melissa. Hi, say hello, Melissa.
Hello, Kevin.
And I have Abby with me today.
Hey everybody.
And we're going to be doing a couple of demos today, I think, right? Aren't you demoing something for us today, Melissa?
Yes, I sure am. Within Inscape Manage, I'm going to be demonstrating the bulk operations functionality in there to help our customers increase their productivity.
Perfect, perfect. And I'm going to be talking about how to check out and isolate anybody that has an email account that's been compromised. And in fact, I have a nice little video, pre-recorded video that we're going to be playing as part of the Together Tuesdays. Of course, this recording and the presentation will be available to you after this. So in case you want to take a look at either Melissa's demo or mine, you can do it very, very easily. So with that, we'll get started here. So really, this is more from the administration side, obviously, but responding to a compromised email account and how to do that in Office 365. So one of the things is, first of all, how do you know you got a compromised account? Well, you're going to find out that some of the things that happen to these accounts out there and Microsoft 365 mailboxes, all the data and other services, the credentials. When you have a compromised account, you'll find out that all of a sudden emails start disappearing on people's account, or they're getting notifications from people saying, why are you sending me this email, and you never sent it. So a lot of times people steal credentials, especially attackers out there. They're really trying to get into even CIOs, CFOs, mailboxes so that they can send information. So really important that if this happens, what courses can you take? What processes do you do to make sure that you lock down those mailboxes, um, change their passwords, whatever it might be? So let's take a look at some of the symptoms that are going to happen out there. So like I said, all of a sudden you're going to be missing emails. Emails are deleted. Sent items, you go into your sent items folder, and all of a sudden there's emails in there that you didn't send. There's notes and junk inside of your email account. Users display name might be changed in the global or the global address list. The user's mailbox is blocked from sending email. So any of these type of things can happen. Obviously, they're going to call the help desk and say, what the heck is going on with my account? And, what can you guys do to help this? So, you know, we found out that if users report any of these symptoms, you got to make sure that you look at the audit logs inside Office 365 Defender portal. If you haven't used it yet, just type in security.microsoft.com. It will actually take you right there. I'm going to show you. I have a couple screenshots here at the end to show you how to do that. Obviously, Azure AD sign-in logs is another place that you can go and look to get that information to see if they've been compromised. But you can also just follow this real easy tutorial. So I'm gonna play this for you, and hopefully it does.
Here's how administrators can secure an Office 365 account if it's ever hacked or compromised in any way. On the Welcome screen, select Admin, select Users, Active Users, and find the compromised account.
Sorry about that.
Our first step when reviewing the account is to reset the user's password. Let's generate a new password for the user. Uncheck the Make User Change Their Password box if you would like the user to continue using your newly created password. Since the hacker may still have access to the account, we won't send the new password via email by unchecking the box. Our next step is to locate any suspicious forwarding addresses in the mailbox. Select Mail Settings, Email Forwarding, Edit. It appears all emails are being forwarded to a jdoe@4thcoffee account we're not familiar with. Select the switch to turn off forwarding. Save and close. Next, let's check for any inbox rules that may look suspicious. To do this, log into the compromised mailbox and select the gear settings icon, Mail. Under Mail, select Inbox and Sweep Rules. We see two rules here. They look suspicious because they move emails with financial terms in a general notes folder, which isn't typical. Let's disable these rules by deselecting their checkboxes. You can also delete the rules entirely. The compromised account may be blocked from sending emails. Let's unblock this by going to the Admin Center and in the sidebar select Exchange. In this panel, select Protection, Action Center. Here you'll see the blocked account. Select Unblock Account and select Yes. The user should be able to send email within an hour. Finally, let's check whether this account has admin privileges. This one does. Let's remove it by selecting User with no administrator access. Once you're sure the account isn't compromised, you can provide admin privileges again.
So you can see it's not really that difficult to do this. I wanted to put it in a real concise format for you. It took about 2 minutes. I found this video out on Microsoft's site. So it really does show you the 5 or 6 steps that it takes to be able to do that. All you got to do is follow it real easily. Here, I'll go to the next. You don't want to see it again. Oh, sorry, went too far. So I was telling you about the Microsoft Defender, 365 Defender site. Like I said, it's real easy. You just go to security.microsoft.com. Obviously, you have to log in, and then you can go in and actually get a lot of information about email, about setting up policies and rules, getting reports on your environment, setting up all your settings so that you get alerted during the right things. And it really is a nice account. I mean, a nice site to go to if you haven't been there. And then you can even go in down at the bottom. There was a more resources tab down there. So you can see from there, you can go into the Compliance Center for Microsoft 365. You can go into your Azure Active Directory identity protection that you have in there, threat protection. There's a lot of different things in the more resources tab that really help you fine tune that security posture that you want to use, you know, inside of your Office 365 environment. So pretty easy to do. Wanted to try to give you just a nice step-by-step tutorial to help you do that. So believe it or not, it's a quick one for me today. So I will hand it over here to Melissa and let her walk you through the bulk operations that you can do inside of Inscape.
Great stuff, Kevin. Thank you so much for that information on buttoning up email security and Microsoft 365 Defender. Guys, let us know if you got questions. My demo today is centered around Inscape Manage. So if you haven't been there already, if you go to platform.inscape365.com, you click on the Manage tile, and that will take you to the Inscape Manage tool. So in addition to the user management, the security management, cost management, there's also features that will help with your productivity in your day-to-day business. So the purposes of the demo for today is to show you bulk operations in case you haven't stumbled upon that. So if you go into Office 365, you navigate down to bulk operations here on the left-hand navigations, and you click bulk operation listing. Here in my demo account, you can see we've rolled out a couple of changes to the UI here. So you can see some bulk operations that we have done already, such as in-place archive, litigation hold, mailbox auditing. The ellipses here will allow you to retry any of these that may have failed. You can also click into here for a deeper dive as to whose mailbox has in-place archive on it, when it was started, when it was completed. And if you did need to start a new bulk operation, that's as easy as clicking the new bulk operation button up here at the top right. And here are the current actions that you can do. And obviously, as we get more and more feedback from you, our community, we look to add more actions. But currently, these are the actions that you can do in bulk. So if you're looking to set up, retention policies, you would click that radio button. You would then follow, over to step 2 and follow the steps. You would select your retention policy that you want from the drop-down menu here, or select which account that you want to, disable or set up mailbox auditing for. So if I click next, here you can determine for mailbox auditing, as an example, if you want to put that on all users, use a user filter, so you can type in a mailbox, or you want to select attribute filtering and determine what sort of attributes you want to look for to be able to display to add mailbox auditing on. Pretty simple, Kevin. Any questions out there so far?
I don't see any, not yet anyway, but if you do have questions, pop them in here. This is why we're here. We'll be more than happy to try to answer them for you.
Yeah, so that's just one thing, and I know we still have some time as well. So talking about productivity, another thing that we have within Inscape Manage, just in case people are new and haven't found this, is reporting. So if you're spending a lot of time jumping from portal to portal, piecemealing Excel files together, we have over 100 and something reports and constantly growing in here that you can easily come in here and access. So I just wanted to make sure that I, with some time left here, showed you the reporting, showed you how you can filter by category. So if you're looking to see things like your team's activity, so I could click Teams, and this will show me all of the reports that are currently in Inscape Manage for Teams. And you could take a deeper dive in here. So if I click on the name of that, that will show you on screen the metrics for that particular report. So you can see in your team's daily users activities. You can download it in these formats. You could print it out. You could save the instance, or with one or more of these reports, you can actually build out a schedule and literally set it and forget it with either one report or multiple reports to go to you or to whoever in your organization needs it at any designated, date or time that you give it. So those are just a couple of features that I wanted to highlight today that can help increase productivity for our users.
Now you can schedule that, and you can even send it up to 3 different people, the same report, up to 3 different people in that same schedule. Isn't that correct, Melissa?
Absolutely. And you can, even if you have a shared mailbox, you could send it to a shared mailbox as well. That is correct.
And I'll tell you, one of the things that I saw somebody do the other day was actually send it to a team, and it will actually get posted. Each team that you create in Microsoft Teams actually has an email address. So you can actually put one of those email addresses to go to a team, which will then post that report to a team, and anyone that has access to that team, really, it's a great way to get that information out.
Yep, absolutely. And you could see your report listing here. So you can, manage your reports that are, you have set up already. You could, edit it. So if I want to click it, you could determine here exactly how frequently you get it, who it goes to, and what you want to name the reports. So a great tool to leverage to help the administrators for Office 365 save some time in their day.
And is that it? I mean, I know we got done here really fast today, so I'm going to throw in a couple other things that I found just this week, as a matter of fact. Are you done, Melissa? I mean, I don't want to step on you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just wanted to show those 2 things today to help with our, customers with productivity and saving them time.
Great. It does save a lot of people a lot of time, and those reports are really useful as long as they get into the right hands, and that's really the key to this whole thing. As you guys probably know, Microsoft's been making a lot of updates. They're now on Office 2021. I mean, things are, moving along. Hopefully you guys upgraded. One of the things I wanted to show you, let me bring my screen back up here. Something I found last week and there we go. Inside of Outlook, I don't know if you saw this, but if you click on one of these. Oh, and shoot, this, I'm on the wrong client. It's on my laptop. They actually have a new Teams button over here in Outlook that allows you to copy and or send the email to Teams, or actually set up a Teams meeting with the people that are included in the email. I guess this client, because we're back in the office now here with Sirius and CDW, so I'm back at my old desktop. I guess they haven't updated my client here for the Office products, but they actually now have a new Teams button over here that's pretty cool. And actually, I've started using it on my laptop, so I'm going to have to try to get mine upgraded here. But take a look at that if you haven't had a chance. It's something new that I think, it's pretty cool with what's going on there. So let me go in here, go back and share the last screen to our presentation. So hold on one second. And okay, well, as you could see, we do have another webinar here for March, and we will be putting together our schedule for April. We have 4 new features of Teams that we're going to be going over with you, things that just came out, I think that will help make your people more productive. And then I guess it's Abby's turn next week, and she's going to be actually going through how to access how-tos like invoicing and managing users inside of Inscape. So I think you'll get a whole bunch out of that. Any questions, anything we can answer? How do you guys like the new is it NCS, NSC? What's it called, Melissa?
The NCE, the new commerce experience.
Oh, okay. I know that Microsoft loves these new names.
For sure.
So anybody have any questions on the new commerce experience? Anything that they found, like maybe a nice little shortcut that, they can share with the audience? They do? Great. All right. Well, I just wanted to check. I know it's new for all of us, so figured, if you guys find them, we'll post them and make sure that, everybody gets the shortcuts that we all find. So I know that we only took 17 minutes out of our allotted 30 today, so I'll give you back 13 minutes in your day. I hope that this was useful for you. We'll have another good session for you next week. Thanks, Abby. Thanks, Melissa. Have a great day.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys.